looks relatively safe, considerably. And you gotta give him credit. I mean, right now, Signal, they're gonna be fighting in the mid lane though, but they will suffer a lot. 4 members of Archangel is actually here to answer the call. And it looks like it's gonna be a fun day here for Archangel, putting a pressure in against Signal. And Few, looks like he's gonna be forced to do another 3v1 on the bottom side of the map.
Oh, he is in a tight spot now. He's probably gonna go down. Tries to escape though. Dropped so much because as much as he can.
But he bought a lot of time.
Fun right there.
Yeah, a lot of time being created there by Fuel enables the rest of the team to arrive just in the nick of it. And here is the backup from Signal with a cleanup. Wow, that's a lot of follow-up there in a small amount of time. Good job there for Signal.
I gotta give it to Fusaken right there in the mid lane earlier because Alice was actually chasing him, but he managed to go away.
Yeah. Of course, Carbonara has been eliminated as well while taking another kill over Tiyaku. But again, Signal, they seem to be okay with these trades.
Well, why?
Wow, again, they're pretty happy with having Yaku constantly getting enough pressure. And I think that's fine. That's absolutely great. Again, for both of these, for most of these teams, they're actually consistent on the pressure. I really like what they're doing. But again, as the game's going longer and longer, Few actually has Signal is actually keeping up. Again, if this keeps going, they will have the advantage later on.
I actually noticed that Archangel is pressuring both Few and Yaku, most probably because these two are the two heroes they think is a threat to their composition. Like again, Gilmard, with that ult, they can, when they come together, he can use that, pop that, and then they'll be dispersed.
Yeah.
Damage. And Yaku again with the ult as well, but more on because Yaku on an Aldous is scary.
Yes, again, can't discount that from this team as well. Completely agree. Yako, look at this. Gameplay. Gonna fly out. Fly out. There's 3 people trying to kill him. And he is very much
had
safe.
enough, man. Like, no, not me again.
Yeah, he's relatively safe at this point. No problem at all whatsoever. Great job there for Signal baiting the rest of Archangel Onage into a gank. Now they're ahead in gold just because of everyone else getting enough farm around the map.
Well, that is true. Then again, going back to what you said earlier, if Yaku is forced to use his ult again and again just to escape, Signal Ultra wouldn't be able to utilize that to initiate team fights.
Yeah, and Signal Ultra is very happy to take those team fights whenever they are in a good position, but this is not one of them. He has to use the flicker to get out 4 members of Archangel Onage. That could have been very bad. Here comes the backup though from Signal. Tet's in the front. Few firing up on the back. Looks like it's going to be a relatively safe disengage here for Archangel.
I honestly got curious earlier. Why didn't they push the mid lane turret? Just because they were minions. And then I noticed there were other members from Signal Ultra lurking in the bush. So they probably saw that, thought it's not good to engage, and they left.
Yeah.
These two though, targeting Lusty.
Yeah, very smart plays there from Lusty. Again, they're the ones keeping Archangel Onage in a really good position here. That's the reason why they can consistently output enough pressure around the map. Again, Lusty as well as Fusaken. Again, great tank player. You gotta give him commendation.
That's true. And I also love how both teams are just pressuring in the mid lane and eventually gonna rotate to the bot lane. And Few being left at the bottom. Probably the split push, but he got caught right there.
Yeah, caught in between a rock and a flying, circling panda. Of course, we still have a lot of re-engage coming over from other members of the team. Few gonna be saved by his teammates. Of course, the rest of Archangel Onage, they used a lot already to try to catch Few. They're out of bullets in the barrel. And of course, they're gonna go for the offensive here. Signal on the back end, trying to dish out as much damage as they can to the Lusty. But then again, the tanks of Archangel Onage providing enough safety.
You know, the plays, both engages and disengages are amazing.
Yes.
Because I thought Signal Ultra was a tight spot right there because, again, map-wise, it's a hard area to move. And Few was low earlier. So I thought it was kind of disadvantageous on their side. But they managed to get away.
And again, that's exactly what's important here for Signal Ultra disengage, get the game longer and longer, and eventually they should have a great advantage, especially since they have Yaku, and of course Daisenia on the Alice.
But wait, they Archangel has Lancelot and Martis.
Yeah.
So if that's a late game,
they have a
these
lot of
four
late game.
heroes will have a face-off.
Yeah, all of them will be definitely. It's gonna be a race in terms of resources. Who's gonna have more to destroy the enemy opposition? Of course, Tet's gonna do a face check. I don't think he should be in any trouble, despite that looking really bad. Again, Signal is very, very adamant into trying to gain map control. Again, very important in this game for both of these teams.
And well, if you look up, you can notice that Signal is actually in the lead when it comes to turrets.
Yeah.
So they could keep that momentum up.
Yeah, despite Signal actually a bit weaker in the team fights at this point, they're actually ahead in gold by about 4,200. So that's a very impressive, like right there, right? So Archangel Onage, they have map control, but they're getting pushed back in items. Right now, Signal looks like they're very happy to go for the trade, to go for the fight. Lusty gonna have to jump out, though. D in the back end there, he's looking for someone to target. Of course, Daisenia, he's gonna go in with the ultimate, has a lot of damage. Everyone from Archangel Onage is gonna be forced to run away.
And again, they managed to avoid that team fight.
Yeah, again, keeping the team fights consistently in their favor. Keeping the gold pressure as well. It's gonna be a lot of these are things that Archangel Onage has to think about. Like, are we ahead in gold? Are we behind right now? Because if we're behind, that's actually bad. Look at that critical 2.8k by Yaku. That if anyone from Archangel Onage catches that, that's actually gonna be bad, even if you're a tank.
You know what? The idea that Archangel has been eyeing Yaku since the early game, and they did try their best to shut him down, but Yaku still got the farm that he needs. So it's kind of irritating if you're against that.
Yeah, and look at this. Right now, Signal, they're gonna go for the chase under turret. They're very confident this time. Yaku on the back end forces the ultimate out of the Lunox. Barely makes it out. If that ultimate hit, that would have been a dead Carbonara for sure. Force on the back end, they're still going. Double kill already for the Lancelot. Lambot very strong. Yaku left alone with his teammates. D, he tries to go for the respawn, but that's going to be a triple kill here for Lambot. Will it be another one? That's going to be a big problem. Big question here. He has the immortality, but looks like it's going to be bad. Few here to save the day. Trying to do as much as he can. Maybe try to get Fuzuken or at least Lambot, but looks like he's only going to get the ladder. Oh, he does get both! Wow, Few! The superhero plays. Holy crap.
Superhero plays indeed. But earlier, if we saw, Lancelot was trying to zone Few out. Just because, again, if you have Few in a team fight, the advantage will automatically go to Signal.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Again, when Signal gets the advantage early on, they tend to not let go at all. Again, good job here. Props to both of these teams for trying to keep up a good team fight, but then again, it's very difficult here, considering Signal is just really strong right now. Again, Yaku gonna be forcing the ultimate out of Carbonara. Again, I have to reiterate.
I love how on point Carbonara still Yaku was literally near, and then
Yeah, I really gotta say, if that does hit, that's a dead...
It's a dead Carbonara,
That's a dead Carbonara. Lunok's gonna be flying off to the other side of the of heaven.
The spectrum.
Yeah, that's an angel that goes straight to heaven again. So again, so far, because of everything, all the moves around the map, Signal is ahead by still 4,000. They're keeping up the pressure. And they're actually pushing up a lot in terms of turrets. They've opened up top lane and bottom lane. They could use this to their advantage later.
That's true. Now though, Signal Ultra is kind of behind when it comes to the kills. So apply more pressure and maybe catch someone from Archangel off guard.
Yeah. Again, Archangel is actually still very, let's say, soft in terms of keeping, trying to survive. But looks like Few, he's going to be targeted as well by 4 members of Archangel Onage. He uses Immortality, but the rest of the team is already here. Daisenia in the front and Tet trying to hunt down Archangel Onage. That's a lot of front end damage. They're still trying to go for Few, but Few keeps procking that shield, and he's still not dead after consistent chase. Carbonara on the back end. Tet's gonna stun him up, block as much as he can. On the back end, Daisenia, though, doing a lot of damage. Here's the damage from Carbonara, though, consistently going into the rest of the team. Daisenia gonna be getting another kill. That's a triple. And of course, here is the rest. Lembot and Carbonara, last two members here for Archangel Onage. They chase off D. They get another one, and that's going to be a mega kill. Tets, will he survive? I don't think so.
All right, that's the first wipe out for the day. That is a 3 for 5 kills in favor of Archangel. So much resources was used there, but I honestly think it's worth it.
It really, really was. I think so. Archangel, they committed onto Few. In the start of the fight, Few was only like 20%. At the end of it, he almost got away completely.
That's true.
But then again, because
Few's sustainability though, it's really, really good. Like,
yes.
I wouldn't last that long.
And this is exactly the answer to the question that we had earlier. Like, why are teams picking Leomord over and over again? And that's why. It's consistent procs on the shield is gonna bait up a lot of aggression from the enemy team. And again, it usually turns out it results to very, very close team fights, and sometimes you can use that to bait enemies.
Yeah, that's true. I personally would want to use that as a bait, just so maybe my team can do initiates, or I can just get the other end of the map and my team is doing objectives on the other side.
Hold that thought though. Wave the dragon back into the fight. D tried to get in, but Carbonara just able to get out. And because of that, I think Signal might actually suffer. Archangel very healthy, and looks like Tets is going to be the next target to try to fall. He's going to get away apparently. Wow, Archangel not going for the chase.
Wow. Tets just escaping by the skin of his teeth.
Exactly, but because of that though, Archangel Onage going to be pushing up mid lane, finally getting more gold in their pockets. Although, if you can see Archangel Onage, they're actually only 1,000 behind. They're getting the gold from the Lord. They're pushing up tower. It looks like that's going to be a lot of damage there. CKTD pushing everyone back with that Desmate, of course. They're still going hard, of course, on the front, and Fuzagan and Lusty still very healthy. Yako gonna dive on the back. They're focusing on Carbonara right now. He's taking it very low. He's stunned up. But will there be enough damage? Here's Few, though, for the backup. Fuzagan gonna be taken very low. He has immortality, but will he use it? I think so. Looks like Yako gonna be there to go for the kill. That's gonna be a dead Grok anytime soon.
In a bit, because health-wise, and of course, the person he's up against, no.
Yeah. Although, of course, here's the rest of Archangel Onage. They're going to give up Yaka, but that's going to be another one. Here is Lusty going for the Hurricane Dance. But will that be enough? I think that's going to be a dead Panda right there.
Okay, so much happened earlier there. It was teamfight after teamfight, but I honestly think that those consistent events were in favor of Signal Ultra.
Yeah, overall, Signal Ultra still baiting a lot of aggression here from Archangel Onage. And again, map control-wise, nice try from Archangel Onage, pushing up top lane, getting Lord advantage. That tower almost fell. At the same time, look at bottom lane there. It was actually just one hit away from dying. So maybe that's the battle plan here for Archangel Onage. Getting Signal Ultra into just one side of the map, and then baiting out another push on the right. So again, still any man's game here for Archangel Onage and Signal Ultra, but so far, Signal Ultra definitely stronger in terms of pressure.
When it comes to pressure, yes, but when it comes to the survivability of the base, I'm gonna give it to Archangel, because look, turrets at the top and bottom lane for Signal Ultra is really low, and their mid lane turret, the last turret, is in full health. So if Archangel will be able to split push either top or bottom, and someone or maybe the other members of the team are left in the mid lane, it could be game.
Yeah.
One mistake or one or two mistakes will be the game determiner here.
Yeah, make or break for either AAO or Signal Ultra. Then again, both teams are actually quite confident in trying to go for the big plays. Especially Signal, they're on the bottom side of the map. Oh my god, Archangel Onage, you're not in a good position to answer this. How did they miss this? They're gonna suffer a turret, an inhibitor turret at that, from the base. Of course, they're trying to respond as much as they can, but looks like Signal, they're very confident in being able to disengage from this fight.
That's probably the only plan from Signal. We just get the turret and then go back, because of course Archangel will notice and they might initiate a team fight, which they may or may not be comfortable with it yet.
Yeah, And again, if you're not comfortable with the team fight, usually you're not going to be in any chance or any shape to fight.
Lembot on Lancelot here, though, really, really good. I have got to give it to him.
Yeah, he's probably one of the best Lancelot players here in the country. But right now, Signal, they're trying to do another re-engage on the bottom lane, bottom side of the map. That's going to be around the Lord area. Most likely going to be the next target here for both of these teams. So we got to watch out for that. And while that is happening, though, of course, we're going to have Yaku on top, pressuring. He can definitely join the team fights whenever he wants to.
He can probably split push for a handful of seconds or minutes and then wait for his team to call for him and then go with the ult. Probably gonna target either Martis or Lancelot.
Right now, though, looks like either will be. Because it's going to be Tets trying to block off as much as he can. Archangel Onich pushing the rest of Signal back. Of course, they're still going to be in a disadvantage this time around. Even though the base turrets of Signal Ultra are actually quite low on top and bottom, it's a destroy turret that actually increases the power of the minions.
That's true. And again, Archangel's bot lane is really open.
Exactly, and because of that, Archangel, they're going to be fighting around the bottom side of the map as well. Signal, very happy to oblige. They're fighting underneath the blocked wall of this Grok, but looks like they're going to be the ones to suffer a lot of the damage here. Archangel, they are trying to just stay alive, but CKTD will get sets. Can he get more? Lysania being chased up on the bottom side in the middle part of the map under the turret. They're going to be relegated to just try to play safe. But so far, again, Signal Ultra getting a lot of the wins in that fight.
They are zoning out Archangel here, the bot lane, but they have Lancelot, not Lancelot, they have few at the top lane.
Yeah, so right now, again, top lane already broken. Everyone should be knocking in the middle of the map. It looks like that will be game. Archangel fall to the power of Signal Ultra.
Is it safe to say that they actually won because of few? Because aside from their, they had good plans and team fights. Yes, they had advantages, and they were again they were able to zone out Archangel, but few backdoored. Even though someone, I think Lembot was there, and Alice as well to support, and because of them, they were able to take down the base.
Yeah, I think you can attribute that to not just few, but as well as the shot calling for both of these teams. Making sure that you utilize the full extent of the map. Baiting completely over and over again by this guy right there that you mentioned, Few, on the Leomorn.
Really good.
Yeah, look at that.
Do you think he's going to be banned out?
He probably will be. I mean, if this keeps going the way it does, Few very strong on the Leomorn. He's almost unkillable at some points. But then again, Archangel Onage they made that game very close.
Yes.
They were pushing up a lot in the top, in the bottom lane. That last Lord push before the end there was actually quite good. Then again, Signal was just consistently commanding the lead in most of the fights, if not all of them. Although Archangel Onage, they were so good in making sure that Lembot was getting a lot of the advantages. Like right there, look at that beautiful kill there by Lembot. Actually, it could have been a maniac if you wasn't here to get to save the day. That was I think again, Few is the difference maker here for Signal. Lembot tried to play at par with this, but just the sustainability, the shielding from the Leomord, that's actually very hard to answer.
That's probably the reason why they're having a hard time taking down Few. And Few being able to escape, he was able to regen a handful of health, shield, and then go back to the team fight.
Yeah, and again, because of just how tanky and how difficult it is to kill the composition here for Signal. We said at the start of the fight, it was a full tank composition almost, with Aldous, with Yaku, with the Leomord, with the Alice, even the Alice. Their mage is actually a very tanky mage. So, wow, great job here for Signal, drafting a very powerful composition and utilizing it, keeping Archangel Onage going until the late game. Where again, as we said earlier on, late game they will have the advantage. Even at 22 minutes, that's definitely considered late game, and they are going to be losing out a lot despite being in a relatively good position to take a fight.
What could have Archangel done
Archangel could have actually just ramped the pace up a bit faster, but then again, that was going to be a bit difficult because of Lancelot. It does take some. If you can't make early assassinations, you can't really be that powerful. Like you can't carry a whole team if the gold is a bit slower up on the uptake. So again, big question here is Archangel ownage. What do you have? What else do you have under your sleeves? Can you answer the Leomord? The Leomord that is being controlled by few. So,
They'll probably answer it by banning, but under the circumstances that Leomord won't get banned out, I think that they could try and beat Signal when it comes to drafting.
yeah, I think so.
We saw how advantageous Archangel was in the early part of the game, right?
Yeah.
Their first 2 or 3 kills, they were really smooth, really fast. They could keep that up until mid game maybe, and then from there focus on farming, getting XP, and then go as a team, or probably 2, 3 of them disperse.
Yeah, and again, because of that, if you can make that happen, that would be great. But then again, I think you might be read by your opposition because of that. I mean, these are teams that don't have prior experience, right, of playing with each other, but from the looks of it, they seem to be very well researched in how to counterplay the aggression here from Archangel.
They probably watched videos of this.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday's videos actually would be a great what do you call that? Clue already on how Archangel ownage actually does play. And you know what Signal did? They went full tanky. They went with a composition that can't be destroyed early on. They used the shielding from the Lolita. They created they used the shielding from the Leomord as well, and they baited out the aggression from Archangel ownage consistently. So let's go up into the draft for the next one, though. It's gonna be a best of 3, obviously, ladies and gentlemen. All the matches for today will be best of 3s. Hope you guys are actually sharing the stream again. Share the stream with the hashtag #BeLegendary, hashtag MPL Season 2.
Invite your friends to watch these pro players play the heroes that you usually use, or the heroes you don't want to be up against.
Yeah, these are the heroes that you kind of also encounter in your ranked matches.
Yep.
So it's
except for Lunox, because she usually gets banned out.
Yeah, Lunox is the great exception to that, because Lunox is perma-banned in Epic to Legend, which is, of course, that's a tier that we actually play in. So Signal is going to be going for a pretty similar composition here. Few still happy to take the Leomord if allowed. This time around, they have a very strong assassin, though, with a Gushen, swapping out that Lunox with someone with kind of equal damage output.
I like that they kept Grok, but Gatot and Cho would be a good combo, just because after Gatot's ult,
your team is
Cho can do the follow-up and knock up.
Yeah, and because of the follow-up, you could probably do a lot more, especially since they have a Grok. They can block you out while you're, they can block out your exit path while you're flying in the air, and then the rest of the team can wail on you, even though they don't really have that much burst damage yet. Aside from Lembot, most likely going to be on this Lancelot once more. You kind of leave a lot of options open, though, in terms of offense here for Signal.
Well, what I usually visualize when it comes to a Lancelot and a Grok would be, once Grok's wall is up and the enemy is locked in between, or they can't escape, Lancelot comes in, does his skills.
Yes.
Because Lancelot is known for like how fast his skills usually get dropped.
Yeah, and again, very fast succession. Usually you you cannot run away from the Lancelot. Once he has his eyes on you, he will usually go against you after you relentlessly. Of course, locked in will be the last 2 picks for Signal. Angela and Akai as well.
Ooh, this is the first time we see an Angela.
Yeah, for
looking back to yesterday, we haven't seen any Angela.
Yeah, and again, Angela has been snubbed a lot in the pick and bans, except for today. Looks like Signal, they have something up their sleeves, and I know you're gonna want to see this. You are very, since you kind of like using this as well in your ranked games, don't you?
But I think they chose Angela because first 3 players, they're all about damage, aggression, and Akai probably, of course, Akai is gonna be a tank, right? So Akai will usually get the enemies off guard, and Angela just there for the sake of protection, support, or hey, we need your ult right here. Please shield this person. Angela with the ult pop, and then we're good.
Yeah, I mean, they can do something similar to earlier where they're going to have few bait someone out. And if the shield is not enough, you have the Angela for the safety. Of course, Angela, if you guys have not noticed, she's been revamped on the UI to show all the HP bars for the enemies at
It's
all
actually
times.
really cute because in your ult you see the HP bars, and if someone's low, you can automatically tap to that person.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually quite convenient this time
Yeah.
around. Last a few patches ago, you had to like hold down
Yeah, I had to hold
the
down
ultimate
and slide.
and then slide up to whoever, and then you have to keep it held down if you want to see the HP bars. This time around, it's displayed right there. It should
It's
be
right
faster.
there.
You can expect a lot faster Angela responses.
Yep.
And that should be a great
No
pickup
need
there.
for yelling. Like
Yeah.
Angela can literally see right there.
Yeah, no need for yelling. I'm gonna die. He's gonna see it, and if it's red, that's his fault.
Yeah.
His/her fault.
Yeah.
So again, great
You're
job
so
there.
mean to Angela.
Yeah. So again, let's load up into the Landon. We're already loaded up into the first one. Fuzgen already going hard already. 2v2 here mid lane. Carbonara gonna be using Kagura still. Pretty confident with that hero so far.
I actually prefer the Senya on Gushin right now because I wasn't able to notice him much earlier. So maybe with Gushin, they have Yaku here and Few with their I'm gonna call it their comfort picks. This will probably be better.
Yeah, again, they're very comfortable in taking the time to take a fight, but of course it's going to be a super rumble here in the jungle. Everyone taking very, very low. It could be any man's game. Of course, it's going to be a double kill instead for the Grok. Wow, 2 kills on the Lusty. That's actually really fast. It gets answered by the Leomord, of course. But still, this time around, looks like Archangel, they're going to be on the other bad end of the stick. A lot of damage being taken. Of course, Cho CKTD going to get some kills on his favor. But Tet, he is still on the chase.
Oh, he can probably get
Could be
that.
bad, though.
See?
There we go. He
Oops.
could get out. Oh my god, CKTD! He turned it around! He got
Oh!
the kill! What a play there!
What?
300 on the gold score.
It's true. So, I actually like how Signal Ultra is trying to go on par with how aggressive Archangel is in the
Yeah.
early game.
Again, that's something that you kind of catches you by surprise. Amount of damage and amount of pressure being outputted here by Signal as well.
Ooh.
Ah, there you go.
Gushin with a burst!
They're very fast on getting the kills, and it is just bonkers right now. Look at that Signal doing very poorly compared to Archangel Onage.
They are, but I actually don't think it's any much of a difference because kill-wise, Signal Ultra is only down by 1 kill. But if you look at the screen right now, Archangel will be able to get his turtle. So more EXP, more gold, better itemizations, and more pushing potential.
Yeah. Of course, it's actually very impressive here for Signal. They're not letting themselves go down because of that. They're going to be fighting on their side of the map. Of course, Archangel Onage, very happy to answer. They're going for the fight. Lysenia has the Angela ult, and he will do a lot of follow-up. That's a lot of damage. Few. He just needs to pick the poison. He gets 2 kills from that. No problem whatsoever. Signal very strong right now.
Okay, so Few is getting the kills that he needs, and that's something Archangel might want to keep their eyes on because, again, Few on that Leomord is really scary. We saw how well he can sustain himself, how well he can go with team fights.
Yeah. Again, great job here for Signal Ultra, catching up quite nicely against this composition.
Well, do you have any thoughts on this? Like, what should they do?
I mean, Signal Ultra, they probably have to maybe push it back a little bit because right now they're doing a lot of pressure, but that could prompt you into a very false sense of security. Because at this point, I think Archangel Onage still has a lot of damage on their side. So you have to be very careful. Don't get too cocky. Try to go for the safer plays. Go safer on the routes for gold. But looks like they're gonna suffer because of the false sense of security here. You don't know the amount of damage Archangel Onage can do. Just like that, gold gets almost into even.
Carbonara on Kagura is actually really scary.
Yeah. Again,
The
very
stun, the burst, and of course, I think Carbonara is gonna do more of an initiate rather than a follow-up or a disengage.
yeah. Again, Carbonara still doing good in controlling the fights, isn't he? Right now, Few though, he's gonna have the Angela power. Enough damage output plus the tankiness and mobility of the Leomord is a hugely powerful combination. Carbonara and the rest of Archangel Onage, they're just trying to answer, but they're getting chased down. Double kill here for the Gushin though.
Now that I realized, Angela plus Leomord is a scary combo. Because of course, like what you said earlier, the shield and sustainability of a Leomord, and again Angela's shield and the idea that she can tap her first and second skill while she's with a teammate is scary.
Yes, and of course, right now though, Archangel Signal, they're actually doing quite well pushing because of if maybe Archangel got a bit, they got rattled by that. I think right now they're a bit disjointed. Tet's gonna go for safety. And man, the power of the Angela ultimate, isn't it? It's very overwhelming. When Archangel Onage sees it coming, they start to run over the hills.
Yeah, we're probably gonna see more of that on Desenia and Few. Yako, not much, but it's a prediction anyway, so I could be wrong.
Yeah, exactly. So again, Signal, they're gonna have to force the defense though. Yaku, don't forget, we haven't seen Yaku on the fights yet, and you know the power of this.
He's just minding his own business, and he isn't being targeted as much.
Yeah, so
or he's doing a really good job disengaging.
Yeah, so far Archangel Onage, they are being safe, but looks like that's not gonna be enough. Tets, he goes for a free man fight. He's alone. Where's the rest of the team? He gets taken out though. Yako, he's gonna be there to do the follow-up. He has the Angela power, and of course, that's gonna be a dead Lembot right there. Here's a follow-up from Dicenia, gets another one. Mega kill already on the Gushin. And on the bottom side of the map though, Few suffers because of the lack of the Angela ultimate. Yako though,
targeting this Lusty, will we see a 1v1? Nope, Lusty manages to get away. And wall for protection, just to be sure that no one will be able to chase him down. Alrighty, so these members, Signal, they are doing a really good job. They're able to protect Yaku and give him the farm and EXP that he needs.
Yeah.
At the same time, Angela's responsiveness is really good.
Which is actually quite impressive. Again, Angela, I don't think he's died yet. I want to see the score line here for D. He's providing all of the necessary survivability here for Signal.
Yeah.
And she's outputting a lot of damage as well. This Angela is actually very powerful. Here comes another one. We see it pop up on the top lane. Yako looks like he's going to be suffering a lot of ganks. 4 men of Archangel Onage going to be committed to try to kill him. Of course, here's the rest of the squad though. Unstoppable for Dicenia on the Gushin already. Oh my god, it's going to be a very bad fight here for Archangel Onage. 2 men knocked in by the Hurricane Dance. And so much more killed by the Leomord. Oh my god, what a turn of events there. Archangel Onage almost gets wiped out.
Almost indeed, and because Signal manages to win that team fight, they're gonna get the Lord as their prize. Bot lane though, Cho trying to get a push but gets spotted by Angela, and now Cho just chose to get away.
Wow, man, Archangel Onage just from 4.5k, and of course, such a beautiful fight here for Signal. Keeping the pressure up, it's just a good it's like they have a team plan on point.
Yes.
They know who to take, they know who to kill, and just because of that, it's just so easy.
That's
I mean,
true.
D, he instantly uses the ultimate like all the time, every time he gets into the right position, and you know. Like, look at this right now.
Look at this, 2 people on the top lane trying to get a Few, but Few manages to take one down.
That is just amazing there. Again, they're pushing up in mid lane. They have the Lord advantage. This could be big here for Signal. They're gonna use it on the mid lane and everyone else. Leomord on the top lane. Who are they gonna answer? Even Yako's and bot. They don't know where to go right now. And Archangel Onage, they are in a bad spot.
Signal Ultra just knows where to put their team.
And man, Signal, they're doing quite well right now. I think this could be a clean 2-0 if they finish this off. They take down Yaku though. Of course, Archangel Onage, they're fighting. Oh my god, 2 men against 3. Lembot taken out of contention as well. Lusty gonna be forced to defend this top lane by himself. Carbonara in the mid lane getting rid of the minions. And man, Archangel Onage, they have a lot of ground to catch up with.
Yeah, that's true. So they should probably try and def as much as they can, because we see Angela on Few is really scary.
Here we go again. He cannot die. Few in the Leomord is just damn immortal with the Angela as well as the healing from the waves. It just makes for a very powerful Leomord.
I honestly think that Angela is the one that initiates fights because the moment she goes to Leomord, the fight pops in.
Yeah, so the moment Angela starts to hover, starts to fly, you better make a run for it.
That's true.
That's basically a signal.
Disengage, guys, disengage.
That's basically a signal for Signal to make a go for it.
Hey,
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I had to. It was right there. So, Signal Ultra doing a splendid job keeping map control in their favor. Archangel Onage being pushed back consistently. Wow.
Do you still think Archangel can still do something about this?
I don't know. It's 7,000 down at this point in the game. 10.5 minutes in. It's just so much pressure here. And again, Signal Ultra, they're going to go for the fights. And they're going to start winning them.
Speaking of
easily.
going to the fights, here they go.
They're going in for a jungle fight. This could be the last fight here. Archangel Onage could be a good spot. Few gonna fight against 3 members. He does have the Angela ulto on the back end. Lembot, he's doing a lot of damage to Tets. Of course, Few is cleaning up already. Double kill already for Few. And that's gonna be a triple. No, it's gonna go over to Signal. What a fight there. And I think that will be it. Signaling the end here for Archangel Onage. Lembot, the last remaining member to go for defense. He goes for the Phantasm, but looks like that's not gonna be enough. He just baits out Few. Chase me here. Of course, forward Rose gonna try to get out. Of course, invulnerability not even enough. Godlike already for Few, and that should be it, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, they're just waiting for the minion wave to come in, and then the base will be there. So they'll see the only one up. I don't think he can def this though.
I don't think so. It looks like that will be it. It's a clean 2-0. Signal Ultra comes out on top against Archangel Onage.
I'm still at awe because Signal Ultra, they're honestly promising right now.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this composition right here.
They didn't go with the first game trial run type of play, right?
No such thing whatsoever.
They went straight in with their comfort
Yeah.
takes, with their aggression, which I really, really love.
First series of the day, they already take it 2-0 in a very convincing fashion. Majority of the damage tanked by Few right there.
Even though Few got most of the damage, he actually dished out a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah, that turn of
Look at
events
this.
right there. I love that.
That was beautiful. Again, I kind of thought Archangel, hey, they're doing quite well in
Yeah.
the early game. But then again, look at this. The overall consistently strong plays by Signal in the later parts of the game carried them to victory. Again, they gave Archangel a hard time. I mean, Signal was given a hard time by Archangel. Just like this, I mean, Archangel, you see glimmers of brilliance from this Archangel Onage composition. But after Few goes in with the Angel,
just
everything falls apart and crumbles.
They just want to go back.
Like, take me to my mommy. I want to get out of here. And overall, great job here for Signal. Again, chasing up Carbonara. Even Carbonara on the Kagura was not really noticed that much. Just because
he was noticed during the early to mid part, but not much in the late game.
Yeah, look at this. Tets even baiting out a solo def. He uses the Hurricane Dance to try to buy time for bottom lane to get taken down. And of course, Yako, he was very safe. All the ultimates were expended in this replay. And after that, Lysania on the back end. There's just great teamwork, great synergy overhaul here for Signal. Again, I'm not surprised. These are, again, most of these are the second placers for the last for the season 1 grand finals. So.
And it seems like they came back with more power.
And that first game yesterday, that was the complete.
You know what? I really think that was just trial run. Like, hey, we're back, so we're just gonna do this, and we're just gonna do our thing in the second and third game.
Yeah, that was just a complete warm up for the whole season. Maybe from there, Signal's just going to keep going forward. And again, I'm very excited to see how they're going to win this out. Again, very beautiful. Even at the end of that fight, splitting up the map, top and bottom, easy push on the throne. Again, congratulations here for Signal, making a huge play and making a huge impact in the season so far. Again, they're going to come out with 2 wins in 2 days.
Yes, 2-0.
That's beautiful.
What a great game to start the day, right?
Yeah. Great game to start. They can't wait for what we have in store in the next coming ones. But don't go away, guys. We still have a lot more. We have like 3 more matches, 3 more series in store for you. This has been the Mobile Legends Bang Bang Professional League Season 2 regular season. We've been your casters for today. We'll probably be again later on. I'm Rockhart.
I think so too. And I am Yuko. Sit back, relax, and wait for us to come back.
Wait for my tricks.
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.
I've been waiting for too long.
Why so serious? How about a tasty candy?
One strike, one skill. To be or not to be. Faster and faster.
Double kill.
Faster and faster.
Legendary attack. Double kill. An ally has been slain. Legendary double kill.
Download for free Mobile Legends Bang Bang.